What's up, guys? Just showing a little update of what we have acquired in 2025 and what some of our plans are going to be going into 2026. 2025 was a great year for us. So still, the shop is always in a work in progress. Okay, so let's start with, this is our shipping counter. That's where we get all our shipping and where Ethan does all his designs and programs and stuff like that. So not big, but it works. Piece that we just acquired a couple weeks ago. This is the X-Tool F2 Ultra laser engraver. Something we've been playing with for a little bit. Doing some engravings. Something that we're incorporating on all of our engines now instead of stickers. You will still receive a sticker with your engine order. This is my workbench. This is where all the magic happens. This is where the power is made. Got all my porting tools. Heads. I got extra covers, cylinders, cranks, every nut, bolt, and seal, and everything else that I need. I got all my power tools. It works. That's going to be our new race bike, where I'm going to start working on here soon. I got some things to cut off and smoothing out. We got to figure out how to fit some fat ass tires on it. That's our test frame for doing, different mounts and chain tensioners and stuff like that. And TIG weld. Ethan does all the TIG welding. We got a MIG welder. And also do MIG welding. And here's one of the machines that we acquired last year. Our Bridgeport mill. Super good condition. It's a great machine. We love it. This is the Haas SL10 CNC lathe. This is one of the things that we bought so we can do cranks. Something that we're going to do in 2026 and bring some nice cranks to the market. RDM is no longer making cranks right now that we know of, and all the cranks that he did have available, or most others have available, are pretty much out on the market, and nobody wants to get rid of them. So we do have a stash of cranks that we have to build all our tier 3 engines. There's our race engine, our stage 6 off of our race bike from last year. But we acquired that machine. We acquired the Bridgeport and the MK Enterprises. This machine is probably from the early to mid 80s. Again, excellent condition. Very nice machine. So this is also going to help us make more parts and expand what we do. And our bread and butter. This is Ethan's pride and joy. Her name is Carrie. That's what she was named when we got it, so we kept it. This is where all our products are made, which I will show you some inventory. Right now we're working on 300 heads because we're going through Menace and Avenger heads faster than we can keep up. So this machine is basically what paid for all the rest. And then we got an old Kalamazoo bandsaw. This is what we cut all our material with. She's old, but she still works good. Old compressor from 1970s, still kicking. Works great. Doesn't skip a beat. Let's see. So we're still working on this machine, working out the kinks, so we can start messing with making cranks. Some inventory. We've got 300 ZL40 cranks coming, so we'll have brand new balanced and trued cranks. Let's see, dyno machine sitting in the corner. Since we moved the whole shop around to make room for all the rest of the machines, we had to move the dyno. So we haven't touched the dyno yet since we moved it. But once we get this side cleaned up and cleared out, we can start wiring this in, get the monitor set up. Still got a lot of work to do. And yep, there's my water-cooled bike that just sits and I haven't touched in probably a year. Something I keep saying that I want to finish, but I just don't have time. So, and yes, we have a lift in our shop because we have side-by-sides and we have cars that we like to work on, so we still gotta have fun in our personal life. All right, inventory. So starting up here. Oh man, heads, cases, cranks, covers, all kinds of BTG stuff. More engines. Got some Avenger 85 engines. We got all kinds of miscellaneous stuff. We got as-is stuff. I think those are our RDM cranks. And we got a few RDM cranks. Miscellaneous parts. Anyways, but here's where all the real stuff is. Reed stuffers, intake insulators, clutch, spanner tools. Yes, we get into side-by-side parts, so we have, well, out of that, some side-by-side parts that we make. Some Volvo parts for, mostly for the European. A lot in America, but something that is hard to find. It's a cup holder for an older Volvo. Magneto plates, shims, 220 caliper mounts, 203, holy crap, 203 caliper mounts, Menace exhaust flanges, Avengers, Minarellis, horizontal reeds, vertical reeds, horizontal intakes, Minarelli vertical intakes. Let's see, Minarelli spigot intakes. We got a 32 millimeter spigot intakes for basically any China engine. VM18 intakes, that'll fit any China engine. Do-it-yourself intakes for horizontal, so you can make whatever size you want. Mineralic vertical heads, 6mm, 8mm, Avenger, Menace heads. Oh man, chain tensioners, short rod spacers, long rod spacers, 40mm, long rod spacers, 38mm. Got a couple BTGs, clutch plates, springs, hard clutch pads. We got 220 rotor adapters, LD 100, CDH 110 heads, 220 rotors, clutch covers, non-windowed, clutch covers, windowed, KTM, regular China, clutch arm covers, for custom heads. Let's see, CNC mounts for the cases, all different sizes. KTM ignitions, accessory mounts. These were slip fit headers, but we don't have the O-rings for them, and that's for regular China dowel. Minerelli vertical intake, reed and intakes. All our hardware. We got screw bolts on bolts, bolts and bolts and bolts, bolts, bearings. I mean, Lighton seals, PGN, all our PGN bearings, more PGN bearings, miscellaneous, but we got full gasket kits for the China dolls. Oh, look at that. Sweatshirts, hoodies, which can be purchased online. We got hats, we got sweatshirts, we got regular shirts, t-shirts, more clutch plates. And let's see if we can see down in the shop. That's the shop. We got a lot going on. Look at this nice felt frame that's powder coated, hasn't been touched. Had this done for Ethan a couple years ago. He hasn't done anything with it yet. Maybe someday. 42mm cranks. Ooh, look at that. Nice felt. Oh yeah. It's a rare one. We'll keep it hanging on the ceiling. So we're getting there. We got to keep moving things around and making more room for more machines. We're about maxed out at this point. We might be able to fit one more machine, or we might have to get rid of the lift and start expanding the machine shop to the other side, but you know, who knows. So 2025 was a great year. If it wasn't for everybody supporting us we would not be able to do what we do. We wouldn't be able to buy the machines that we got to do what we do to keep these parts coming to the hobby. There's all our pipes. That's what we test with. So can't say we don't have pipes to test. We got RMH pipes, we got Yasuni pipes, Pro Circuits, FMF, CR80s, KX85s. I mean, and this ain't all of them. We got more. So this is where all the mess is made. Hammering, drilling, pressing. Yeah, it's an area that needs cleaned up, but this is it. That's it. So, more coming 2026. More engines. We'll see. Might think about bringing back some China Rallies maybe. Ethan's been thinking about it. Or we might try something new. Who knows? So at this point, the Menace 85s and Menace 90s have been selling like crazy. It's hard to keep up. I'll do probably 5 or 6 a week. I'll do a bunch of extras on the weekend, and then they'll be sold, in a couple days, and I'm right back to it. So we got a whole 20-foot storage container full of Menace kits and everything we would ever need to keep the Menaces going for a while. So we doubled down on that in 2025. So we don't have any lapse in shipping and ordering and all that stuff. So we'll have Menaces for a while. They're not going anywhere. So, but other than that, just want to say thank you to everybody. Thanks for your support. Thanks for putting us at the top of the hobby and coming back for more. So at some point, hopefully we can hire somebody so we can keep this going. This machine runs every day, but it's normally after our daytime work hours, into the night. It runs all weekend. Any days that we're off, it'll run, 14, 15 hours. We'll run it from 8 o'clock in the morning up until, 2, 3 in the morning. But that's what got us going. And that's what put Smolik Performance on the map. As well as, Ethan's brain and his designs and everything that he does. So he's the master behind it all. I just help him and his mother helps him, keep this business going so we can keep these parts coming to you. So looking forward to 2026. And we'll keep you updated on anything new coming out. We still got products, inventory showing up. We ordered a bunch of stuff towards the end of the year to get through. Hopefully it'll last us through 2026. So instead of ordering and waiting, we can make and build. But all right, that's the update. Take care.